Hi guys, welcome to Sudani Food and Lifestyle channel. Guys, I'm gonna be making a chicken kebab today. Okay, you could use whatever ground meat you have, but I'm using chicken. Okay, you could use ground turkey, you could use ground beef, you could use ground chicken like I'm doing here, or lamb, whatever you have. But I'm using chicken, so it's already ground up. Or if you don't have the ground meat like I have it here bought already, you could use thigh and breast and put it in your food processor. But I don't have a food processor. Okay, so that's why I got this. It's already rounded up for me, so I'm just gonna put it in here. Okay, get rid of this out of the way. And yeah, so this is my ground chicken. And these are some of the ingredients that I'm using, okay? I'm gonna be using ginger, which I already grated. And I have onions chopped up. I have garlic. And I have, this is celery. Parsley is good to use in it, but I didn't have any fresh parsley, but I have organic basil, which I'm gonna chop up. And I'm gonna use a little cilantro in it. And this is parsley, but this is a flake, okay? Then I have some lime juice. I have oil, and this is, what do you call this? This is extra virgin olive oil that I'm using, okay? But you could use any oil that you have, okay? I'm using some paprika, and I'm using some ground cumin in there, some lime juice to give it that lift. And as usual, I have some breadcrumbs, so if it's falling apart, you could whip up an egg and throw it in there. But I'm going to use breadcrumbs, okay, to make it a little bit firmer. You don't want it too dry, though. Some black pepper, salt as usual, and like I said, lemon juice and so forth. And I don't think there's anything else that I'm missing. So I already spoke about my breadcrumbs here as usual. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is cut up my garlic. I mean, if you have garlic powder, you could use that too. But I like to use the fresh garlic. Okay. Use the fresh garlic. Yeah. So yeah, when I'm seasoning my meat, especially ground meat, I like my food to be well seasoned, my meat to be well seasoned. That's just me. Yep. All this good stuff, and garlic is good for you. So yeah. But like I said, if you have a food processor, it's faster. But I have time. I have time on my hands, so I'll do this, you know. Yep. I probably should buy a food processor, but man, I have so many electronic stuff that I use once in a while. So you need a place to store them. I'm running out of storage. All these electronic devices. So, or electrical devices. Okay, so that's that. And this is a little celery that I have here that I found. I'm just going to use the leaves off of it. And I'm just going to cut that up here into small pieces. Okay, so this is the celery. Yeah, I like my meat to have a lot of greens in it. So this looks good. Okay, that to the side. And then over here I have my organic basil. Okay, I'm gonna wash this. Just wash this. Second. Wash it in some warm water. Oh, that smells so good. Oh wow. It smells really good. I love the smell of greens. Wow. And let me just chop this up. Oh, it smells so good. Wow. 1 second, let me just do this. Cut it smaller. Like I said, if you have a food processor, it's easier to grind it all up. But chopped is good also, okay? It smells really good. Wish you were here to smell it while I'm chopping it up. It smells so delightful. Okay. Yeah, the good old basil. I'm used to cooking with a lot of parsley, fresh parsley, but the basil, not so much the basil, but this really is a nice substitute if you don't have the parsley. Like I said, I'm going to be using the dry parsley. Okay, let me get some more leaves off here. I don't want to waste anything. Okay, let me pick these all off. I'm sure the stems are good to use also, but not in my ground turkey today. My ground chicken, I meant, for my kebab. I think this should be enough. Yeah, this is enough greens. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it all together. Let me put my gloves on. So, just put my gloves on. Maybe I need 2 gloves because I'm gonna be get together eventually. So, yeah, when you're touching meat, some people use their bare hands, but I like to, since I have nail polish on my hands, my fingers, I like to use the gloves. Okay, so over here now, I'm gonna come over here, okay, and I'm gonna throw my greens on top of my ground chicken. Okay, this is my garlic, put that over here, my onions, okay, my ginger, my celery, and my basil, put it all in over here. Okay, get rid of this. Looks so good. Then I'm gonna come over here and grab my paprika, and this is 2 tablespoons of paprika. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in there. And then I have some ground cumin, and this is 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. Okay, and over here I have some lime juice, and this is 1 teaspoon of lime juice, and the lime juice is to give it that zing, that lift. Okay, some lime juice in there. And then I have some olive oil. Okay, and this is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, because you don't want it to burn, so you need some oil. You could use butter also, but I'm using olive oil. Okay, let me wipe my hands. Let me get rid of this over here. Goes over there. And then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put a little cilantro in there. I don't have a lot, but I'll put some more greens in there, cilantro. Okay, I'm gonna put some crushed peppers in there. Okay, put some crushed pepper flakes in there. Oh, I have some parsley. Like I said, I don't have the fresh parsley, but I have some parsley flakes. Put some of that in there. Okay, I have some ground black pepper. Okay, some organic black pepper in there. And what else? And salt. I definitely need salt. You need some salt. Measure my salt. This is a teaspoon, but I'm just going to use half of the teaspoon and put that in there. I'm going to put some, this is like 2/3 or 1/3 cup breadcrumbs, but I'm just going to add a little bit to it as I go along. Okay, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to put it all together like so. Okay, mix it together. That looks good with all the greens in there. I could get about 6 or 7 kebabs, chicken kebab out of this. Okay, there's different ways to make kebabs. You have the firm chicken breast that you could use, or thigh, boneless, or you could use the ground chicken or whatever meat you like to make kebab with. Okay. And you could also mix this up and put it in the fridge for about a good 30 minutes or so, or you could do it overnight if you wanted to. Okay, some more breadcrumbs in there. Okay. goodness that's in there. All that goodness. Let me just use up all my breadcrumbs. I'm using plain breadcrumbs in there. The seasoned breadcrumbs. Okay, I think it has a nice consistency. Okay. Okay, has a nice consistency. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my rack. Okay. Let me move these out of the way. Let me put these over here so I could have more space over here. Put these out of the way. Space. And I have my rack right here ready because I'm going to stick it in the oven. But you could also fry it if you have one of those grills that has the griddles on it. And what I did, I lined the bottom of my bacon sheet with some foil paper because I don't want it to mess up my bacon sheet, you know, because it's so hard to clean. And this is the rack right here, but I just line it with some foil because I'm going to stick it on top of it. And I have my skewer over here. Let me get my skewers over here. And these, they have been soaking for a good 30 minutes or more, the skewers. Yeah, because if you don't soak them in water, they could crack when you put them in the oven. So that's why it's always good to soak them in water for at least 30 minutes or so, okay? But if you don't have time to soak them, what you could do is wrap them in foil. And that way they won't crack. But if you just take them and just stick them in the oven like that onto your kebab, they will crack. So don't forget to grease your hands with some oil. Okay, let me see which one had oil in it. Put some oil in here. I'm gonna grease my hand with oil. Okay, let me just drain the water off of these skewers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some oil in the palm of my hands, like so. Okay, so I could hold these. I'm gonna pick it up, like so. Okay, put it into a ball. It's easier this way to roll it into a ball. And then I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. I love seeing all the greens. The greens in my kebab. I like to see that. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna come over here and get a stick. Okay, a skewer. And you're gonna stick it like so in there. Okay. And you're just gonna repeat and keep doing that, okay? Make it nice. Looks good. Yep. And we're just gonna continue doing that, and you're gonna lay them like so on your tray, okay? I'm gonna lay them like so on the tray. So you're just gonna continue doing that until you make them like that. Yep, this is the last one that I'm doing. Okay, put my skewer through the center of it. Okay, like so. Okay. Laid here, so I got 6 out of it. Okay, 6 nice chicken kebab here. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick it in the oven for a good 30 minutes or so. I need for it to be nicely done, golden brown on both sides. I'm gonna flip it when it's done. So let me just take this off my hands here. Okay, and I'm gonna come over here. My oven's already on, so let me get my mitten. And I'm gonna stick my grill in the oven. See how beautiful this looks? Okay guys, so I'm gonna look at the kebab and see what they're doing. Okay, see if it's time to flip them. Yeah, they look good. Okay, they have that nice golden brown color, and now I'm just gonna flip it, and it's not sticking. So that's nice. It's not sticking on here. And they're golden brown on that side, so I'm just gonna turn them over like so. Looking good. This one is kind of heavy. Come on. Okay, and then these. Oh, that looks so good. Flip that, and then I'm gonna put it back for another 15 minutes and let them grill or bake all the way through. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm gonna clear my oven. I'm gonna stop it, okay? I think it's done. It's been there for a good 50 minutes now, I think. Yeah, about a good 50 minutes. I'm gonna take it out. And this is what it looks like. Okay. Throw it on your grill outside too, but since it's winter and we're indoors, so this is what it looks like. My nice chicken kebab, well seasoned. Okay, so I know it's hot and everything like that, but I'm gonna taste one. And I haven't had dinner yet, so this is like late lunch. Okay, so you could use your tortilla bread, or you could use garlic naan or any naan that you have, okay, or bread. This one is a bit heavy, okay, so I'm not gonna use that because I haven't had dinner yet. So I'm just gonna use a thin tortilla, okay? Let me just open this. I'm gonna use a tin tortilla, flat bread, okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take one of these off, okay? See, it's nicely done. I'm gonna put it in here like so, and just take it off like so. See, easy, 1, 2, 3, okay? And let me break it open so you could see inside of it, because it's kind of, see, it's well done, it's warm, okay? It's well done inside, okay? So that's how you do it. And then what I'm gonna do, I have hummus, homemade hummus. I have a video where I showed you how I made my hummus, okay? This is pretty much chickpeas with tahini sauce. And I have some olive oil in here and some parsley flakes, okay, and a little paprika. And I'm gonna put some of that on here, okay? As much as you like, put some on here, okay? And then I'm gonna come over here and I have some basil, some fresh basil, and some peppers and onions, green, red peppers, orange peppers, and some basils, okay? And this is gonna be my little lunch right here, okay? So this is my little taste test. Let me come over here. It's kind of warm. This looks so good. So good. You could toast the wrap if you wanted to, but this is just to show you. Okay, I'm just gonna taste a small piece. Okay, I should cut it in half. Let me get a knife. This is not sharp enough. Let me see, get the black one. Let me get a knife and cut it in half here. Let me just have a small piece here. Okay. Oh, here, see? It looks so beautiful inside. This is good. It's well done. Very tasty. Okay. Very good. This is so good. Mm. Mm. Okay, guys. Well, this is how you make your chicken kebab. Okay? And you could use whatever dip you have, but I just happen to have my hummus, my homemade hummus. Okay, and you have your garnishment. Use whatever garnishment you have. Okay? So go ahead and make your chicken kebab. Okay? Or your beef kebab. Or your ground turkey kebab. This is how they look. Okay? And these are nice for the kiddos. Okay? Nice summer treats. Okay? Or winter treats if you're indoors. See how they look? And they come up easily. Okay? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And happy kebab making. Bye.